we have a problem. There are people who walk among us who look just like me and you. We get along with them, they're our friends, or our loved ones. We see them all the time, but they cannot tell the difference between Michael Cera and Jesse Eisenberg. I get that they're both, you know, 20-something guys. They both kind of have high voices. They're both a little anxious sometimes, depending on the part that they're playing. But they're not the same person. They don't even look the same. Jesse Eisenberg has, like, really dark brown hair that's curly, and he has blue eyes. Michael Cera has, like, sandy hair, it's not curly, and he has brown eyes. And he's from Canada. He has a Canadian accent. He says "a" and he says "sorry" and stuff like that. Jesse Eisenberg, I think, is from New York. I don't know as much about Jesse Eisenberg. He's not as famous to me. I mean, yeah, he was nominated for an Oscar, but a lot of people have been nominated for Oscars who are not that famous. He just became famous not that long ago when he did Adventureland, which I hated. I liked Zombieland, though, and I liked The Social Network. Jesse Eisenberg, as my mom says, is a more dramatic actor. That's why he was in The Social Network. Michael Cera is a comedian, and he's like the quirky, video game nerdy comedian. Well, if you know someone who cannot tell the difference, you need to sit them down and you need to show them pictures, and you need to, like, watch one of each of their movies. Watch Zombieland and then Scott Pilgrim. If you watch them on Conan, which I did, Michael Cera is very funny. He tells very long-winded stories. He was telling a story, I think, about his car and, like, running behind the car. And he's very silly. And he's very funny. And he's awkward, but he's not awkward in the way that Jesse Eisenberg is. Jesse Eisenberg was on Conan, and I was afraid he was going to have a heart attack or something. He's like the next Woody Allen. And that's not what Michael Cera is like. Michael Cera is not anxiety-ridden. He doesn't strike me as somebody who's... He doesn't strike me as somebody who needs to be sedated before he can go out on stage. It makes me, like... I wish I could, like, shoot lightning bolts out of my eyes sometimes, because my sister said that she thought that Jesse Eisenberg was in Juno, and I was like, no! Ow. He was not even a well-known name when Juno came out. Michael Cera has been famous longer. Next week, I'll be talking about the people who can't tell the difference between Zooey Deschanel and Katy Perry. Again, they both have blue eyes. I can't even.
I think if your clients want to sit on my shoulders and call themselves tall, they have a right to give it a try, but there's no requirement that I enjoy sitting here listening to people lie.
Hi, I was thinking about asking you out, but then I realized how stupid that would be.